Hello, everyone. It's your dude, James, coming back to you with another episode. Welcome back to DudeKnits. I know it's been a little while since I recorded, but thank you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. My name is James. I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which is currently covered in snow. I'm looking at my balcony window, which gives a lot of good light in here right now. But yeah, it snowed a lot this week. I think we got 4 or 5 inches one day. We got 2 or 3 inches today. It's Saturday, February 8th, 2025. And yeah, I'm just at home. It's a rare Saturday where I'm actually not running all around or doing a bunch of different things. So I'm staying home, doing a lot of knitting today, trying to clean up the apartment, which thankfully you can't see the rest of this. Ooh, it is a mess, let me tell you. Yeah, and so that's my plans for today. I am going to be, I think working out in a little bit here. I'm continuing on my current project. I'm planning to go to a Zoom tonight. Yeah. In America, it is Super Bowl weekend. So if you're into American football, that's happening. I'm not a great big fan of either of the teams that are in there. I might go watch part of the game with some family, keep it pretty low key. I'm also doing a Zoom with a family member who has just moved to a different state. And so we set up some regular Zoom Sunday sessions. So I'll be doing some of that too. But yeah, otherwise, I don't have a lot of specifics on where I was. I was just really busy with work, really busy with seeing family. We had one of my family Christmases that happened one weekend. Lots of going to sporting events for my godson and my first cousins once removed. So a lot of those things happening. I got to meet my twin nephews for the first time this past week. There's just been a lot that's been going on. It's been very exciting. Happy for all of those things. And things are continuing to be exciting in my life. I'm currently apartment hunting. My lease is up the end of June, so we're going to see. I'd like to find just a different place, I think, at this point. A little bit more room, some different amenities, maybe closer to family to make some of the travel a little easier. So yeah, those are the big highlights that are going on in my life. Yeah, I don't know if you want to know anything else. I probably have forgotten some things. So I'm going to jump into my current projects. Then I'm going to talk about some new yarn that I got, and I'll finish it off with a knit along that I'm starting. I'm excited. And those of you that are OGs are like, oh gosh, he's going again. We know how I get with my knit alongs, which is to say, they're not really that serious. They're just a fun opportunity for folks. So grab something to drink, grab your knitting, and enjoy along. This is Kavarna Coffee, one of my favorite coffee shops in Green Bay, and freshly ground, and I just love it. It tastes so good. I have to have it now because it's getting later in the afternoon, and if it gets too late, I won't be able to sleep. So we'll have it now while we can. I don't know that I really have a lot of finished objects to show. I made a couple washcloths that I'm mailing to my, I shouldn't say that. I've already said it. I don't know if she even watches the podcast. I'm mailing it to my cousin that moved out of state. Some Packer style dishcloths that she can have in the house and a little care package that we're sending her. So that's going to be out soon. But otherwise, I haven't really got a chance to finish anything. I've been, like I said, really, really busy. One of the things I am currently working on, and you can't see it, but this is my second time making the flax tea. So here it is. This is a little bit in between sizes for 1 to 2 years old. I made this once already. We tried it on my niece because I'm making it for her birthday, and we're going to have a bright pink, like cursive 1 across the front of it. It's going to be beautiful. But I tried it on the first size that I made, which should be to her size at her birthday party this month, and it just fit. And it's supposed to be oversized so she can wear it throughout the year. And so I just let them have it. I'm like, you know what? I'll make the next size up. It's so small. I mean, look at this. This is like less than a sleeve that I would do for myself for a sweater. So, yep. So I've just made it again, a size up. I used like 1 size up for the neck, and for the body, I went 2 sizes up. So we've finished the body itself. We're down, and I added some little bit extra length here at the bottom, but I'm on the first sleeve, and then I have the second sleeve to go. I'm not anticipating it'll take very long at all. This is a fast knit. I'm using Respun by Lion Brand, which is 100% recycled polyester, and so it's washable, dryable, all that great stuff. It's going to be for a 1-year-old, so yeah, it's in a neutral color, so the pink will really pop across the top. There'll be some little confetti designs that I'll put in it, but I'm excited. This is my main project. I want to get it done within the next week. I really hope to get a lot of progress done today on one of the sleeves. Can hopefully finish that this weekend, and then I'll have 1 sleeve to go. So that's my plan. And you know why I want to get this done quickly, because we'll talk about that in a second, but it'll be really obvious why I want to get this done when I have to. I mean, her birthday's coming up, so not a lot of choice there, but I'm looking forward to that. The other thing I'm working on is I'm participating in Penny from PJ Knits, her Unite KAL, and I'm very excited to bring this shawl with me to the Makers Meetup that's happening in July. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go watch Penny's latest episode. Her and Kendra talk all about it. It's wonderful. I'm going to be there. I'm super excited. Go take a look at their latest episode where they talk all about it, give you all the details. I'm not going to share anything else because I don't want to get it wrong. So yeah, go check out their latest episode. It's wonderful. PJ Knits is the channel name. She's just an amazing human being. So I'm a little nervous. One of the reasons I stopped working on this is the Vertices Unite, made all of chroma. I was working on it in my chair in the corner of my living room, and all of a sudden I just look up and I can see dangling like right here, right above me, there's a spider. I'm not a fan of spiders. I don't have arachnophobia. I just freak out when I see them. So I took my whole project and I just threw it at the spider, and it landed on my living room floor over there, and it sat over there for a week, and I didn't touch it. I'm like, not touching it. So there can't still be a spider in here. There's probably not a spider in here. I'm not nervous at all. You're nervous. I don't like spiders. Okay, so here's my progress. Okay, yeah, no spiders spotted yet. I'm currently on section 3. And I'm not making much progress, like I said, because I stopped working on it. But here's my progress so far. There's section 1. Section 2 is up here. And I'm currently working on, ooh, don't fall off the needles, section 3, which is going to be a giant rectangle. So I'm really loving how this is turning out with all the colors. I think it's a cool design. I'm excited to pick it back up. It's probably going to be a little while. This is going to take a while to get picked back up, because I am going to start participating in Sock Madness. Ooh, I'm excited, y'all. I can't hide it. It is something I am absolutely looking forward to. 100% full steam ahead. Let's do it. I've talked about this before. I've talked about the yarn, but it's happening. Registration is currently live. Registration lasts everywhere. Registration is open until it's no longer February 14th anywhere in the world. That's how long registration is open. You have to sign up for it on Ravelry, so you have to find the Sock Madness Forever group page, and then it'll talk about Sock Madness. I think this is 19, so this is the 19th year they've done it. Sock Madness 19, you go to the information, there's a link for registration, you can fill all that out. There's also like a starter pattern to get you started in case you don't want to wait. But yeah, qualification rounds, I believe, begin right after the 14th, if my memory's serving me correctly. So that's going to be here before we know it. I'm so excited. So I'm thinking I'm only going to end up working on my Vertices Unite in between rounds, which, depending on the sock, you have to get 2 socks done within the time frame to be moved to the next round. And I made it to round 3 last year. So my goal for this year is to at least make it to round 3 again. I'd love to make it further. Part of it always depends on what is the pattern. That's why I stopped. I really didn't like the pattern last year when I got to round 3, and it's a large time commitment. It's a lot of stress time-wise when you're not retired, because I'm not independently wealthy or retired. So yeah, it can be a little bit of a time commitment, but I'm so excited to do it this year. I have my sock yarn all picked out, all set and ready to go. I'm just waiting on what the pattern is going to be for the qualifying round. I might take off the first day of work after it starts just to use some vacation and spend a whole day knitting and trying to keep up. And I'm so excited. My friend Carol's going to do it with me. And so we just kind of feed on each other's energy. And, we are texting each other. Did you get the pattern yet? Did you get it out yet? No. What do you think? Like, it's fun. I think there's great community. So if you're looking for, if you're looking to join anything like that, there's a bunch of rules. I don't really think they're that complicated. They basically boil down to you have to follow the pattern and you have to take pictures the way they tell you to take pictures and send them in. But it's really not that complicated. If you've never knit socks before, it's probably not for you. But if you've done a couple vanilla socks, I think it's great. And even if you don't make it, it's free to join. You get the patterns for free. You don't have to pay to participate. You have to use your own yarn. But I was surprised at how far I got last year, and I really appreciate that. So I appreciate it for what it is. I appreciate that I learned some new skills. I got some great socks out of it. I'm absolutely pumped for that again this year. It's just that time of year that I'm really enjoying, and I was not deterred last year. I went way further than I thought I would. It's a little intimidating when you read and you talk to somebody that's done it before because you're hearing it all at once. But the reality is it's spread out. So I shouldn't say nobody. Very few people are doing an entire pair of socks in like a day or two. The first couple rounds, you have several days. And the qualifying rounds, you have 2 weeks to get that pair of socks done. So if you're even curious, happy to talk through it. I loved it. I highly encourage people. But if you don't want to be part of the competition, you don't want that pressure, you don't want to submit the pictures, you just kind of want to join in the excitement of making socks, I'm hosting a KAL. I don't have anything posted on Ravelry yet. Maybe it'll get posted this weekend. But I'm calling it, Are You Down with the Sockness? Are you down with the Sockness? I'm so excited. The way it's going to work is, you're going to knit socks or crochet socks or wind socks from a sock machine. I don't really care. All you're going to do is, make a pair of socks. My plan is to draw winners to win a pattern of their choice, probably not to exceed $10, and do that for every round of Sock Madness that I'm still in. So the qualifying rounds would be one, the first round, second round, and then however far I make it, I'll continue drawing winners. I'm probably only going to do it on Ravelry unless somebody asks me to make an Instagram thread. I don't know that I've had anybody part of my community that has asked for that. So, if that's something, we might do something on Instagram. For now, it's just on Ravelry. It's very laissez-faire. Feel free to participate. I'm not going to make multiple pages. It'll just be the same page, keep going forth. So if you participate once, you could win. With this, that's how I'm going to do it. That's what we're doing. And I know not everybody has the same speed, so it's going to kind of be the same group. So if you put one pair of socks in there, you're entered for the entire time I'm running it. If you do 2 socks, then obviously you have a better chance. So the more socks that you enter, that's great. I'd like you to finish the socks. You can enter anything that you've finished starting in February. So I don't really care if you started it before February. If you finished it February 2025 going forward for the rest of the time that Sock Madness is going on, you can feel free to enter it in my Are You Down with the Sockness knit along. So I'm excited. I'll be, obviously have updates on how things are going. I'll try and put a couple updates in the threads as well, just so folks know. I'll let you know the patterns that we're knitting for Sock Madness. I'm not going to share any of those patterns because I don't have any rights to those things, but I'll let you know because I think a lot of the patterns are either free or low cost or very accessible to individuals. I'll let you know in case you want to knit the same ones that we're knitting and enter those. You can feel free to do that, or you can make vanilla. You can make DK socks. You could make slippers. I want to keep it open. I just want to find a way to help engage the community around my enthusiasm for Sock Madness. And if you don't want to do the whole competition, feel free to participate and knit it along. If you don't want to do either and you just want to see how I'm doing, I'll let you know. So that's my plan. I'm super excited. Can't wait to see where it goes. I did just get some new yarn in for socks, but these are for my DK socks. So these are, I have 3 different yarns from Knit Picks. This is their Hawthorne DK, which is 80% superwash Highland wool and 20% polyamide. You know me, sometimes I shouldn't struggle, but there's something about trying to find DK sock yarn that I don't find always easy. Look at that. Oh, that is really true to color. This is probably my favorite one that I got. So I got 3 of them. And this is it North Star Kettle? Is that the name of it? Or the... Yep, this is North Star Kettle. So this is kettle dyed. It's called North Star, and I love it. Can't wait to make some DK socks out of this. And then we have, this is called Delphinium Kettle. Ooh, that is blue. That is blue, blue, blue. Delphinium Kettle. And finally, as is no one's surprise, Gold Hill Tonal. Gold Hill Tonal. Yep, you know those are my colors. They're pretty. So here's all 3 of them, and I do intend to make all DK socks. I get cold in the morning. It's perfect for wearing around my apartment for work. It's perfect in the winter to put in some of my shoes or boots. I like a good DK sock. So I have 3 hanks of DK sock. Then I also got a couple other gifts from yarn. So this is from my friend Lisa, who took a little trip over to the East Coast and helped some folks move and do other things, and she's amazing. And so this was gifted from Lisa. Look at those colors. I love it. I love Lisa's taste. I love her colors, her style. It's not always my style. I just appreciate it for her. Yeah, I love it. It's so nice. It's so nice when you can compare somebody else. And I tend to find stuff about most people I feel like I can relate to. I think of my friend Amy, who I always think of like elegant and chic with her color choices and her pattern styles. And when I want to feel wild and crazy, I'll usually look to my friend Carol. And so, but it's wonderful, Anywho's it's, I got off track again. It's been a while since I've recorded people. This is Neighborhood Fiber Co. in their Capital Luxe Lace. It's so beautiful. This is 80% organic merino, 10% cashmere, 10% silk, and it's Rock Creek Park. These will not be socks. No. They will absolutely not be socks. Not that I think there's anything wrong with them if they were, but I want to use them for something else. And I have a lot of sock yarn, as we've discussed. And since I've got 2 of them, if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. This is technically lace, so it's 550 yards per 4 ounces. So I've got quite a bit here. I'm pumped. I don't know what it wants to be yet when it grows up, but it will come to me. It will come to me. I love it. So that's from my friend Lisa. And then I also got some yarn from my friend Steph. I have some wonderful sock yarn, which I may or may not get to use in the knit along because it's more variegated. But yes, I got this wonderful yarn. Again, very much my colors with the blues and the tans in there. I like it. The neutrals. It's 75% superwash, 25% polyamide, 100% wonderful. Yes, again, this will probably be socks. If I need like a contrasting with a solid color, oh, that was my cat. If I need a contrasting yarn, I'll probably use something like this in Sock Madness. And again, here's a close-up. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Very excited. Oh, yes. And then she got me this. It's so pretty. Blue Sky Fibers. This is number 1107 Juniper. And it is 53% Suri alpaca, 47% baby Huaca alpaca, and 100% a beautiful Blue Sky Fibers. There it is. Oh no, what is that? Get away from me. Don't know what that was. So pretty. No idea what it wants to be when it grows up either. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Maybe I'll put it with some of this and make some mittens or something. That would be fun. Not 100%. But I am looking forward to it. It's so soft, you guys. I wish you could feel it. I wish you could squish it. Just touch it, as my friend Carol says, as we're yarn shopping. Just touch this. Here, touch this. It's wonderful. It's so nice. Yes, so that's the recent yarn that I've bought. Those are the projects I'm working on. Yeah, again, it's just a really busy season for me. I love this time of year with it being so snowy. It's perfect knitting season. I love it. So we'll see where the year takes us. Well, I have to get that posted up on Ravelry for the Are You Down with the Sockness? It will be in my Ravelry group, which is DudeKnits on Ravelry. Is it DudeKnits or is it DudeKnits 89? I'll probably have it edited. Yep. Knowing me, that's up to you, future me, as you edit this. So that's where we're going. It's a bit shorter of an episode this week. This year. Happy 2025, y'all. But yeah, I'm going to continue on my regular series where I do probably just a few more snapshots and do a regular video. But I'm just trying to get to a new normal and have things even out a bit first. So thanks for sticking around. I look forward to seeing you all our socks and our other projects and all that great stuff. So yeah, I hope you all have a fabulous week. And it's your dude saying goodbye. See y'all later.